dolls, it's Daria and welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I've sat down to film for YouTube and I've been meaning to do so for the longest time, so I apologise for being so slack. It's honestly been such a chaotic few months and I'm going to fill you in all about that in this video and just do a little bit of a life update. So I've had a really busy morning. I've had a new PT client, so I've just been doing that this morning. Went grocery shopping and I have another disability support client tonight, so I just thought I'd film this now and then get some uni study done. But yeah, I'm basically just going to fill you in on what I've been getting up to and hopefully getting to making some more content more consistently again this year. I have definitely missed YouTube and I still see that I am getting subscribers most days, so I really feel guilty and I'm gonna get back into it. So yeah, just bear with me as I get it all underway. I'm definitely going to try and film more of my workouts for you guys. Also, just take you along on my fitness journey. I'm always trying to progress in the gym and my nutrition as much as I can. Also, just day-to-day stuff that I'm doing. And of course, all the clothing hauls, which I know a lot of my subscribers are here for. So yeah. Okay, hopefully that's all right. I decided to sit the camera down because my arms are honestly so wobbly. I did upper body 2 days ago and honestly my DOMs are so bad at the moment. I really need to get my massage gun into it. But basically I haven't been on YouTube now for about 5 months and basically that's around the time I started my university placement. So I was in 3rd year physiotherapy last year, which was super chaotic, my first year of placements. So just in terms of my placements, I had my first one doing cardiorespiratory, which I do think I mentioned. And then I moved into a mixed rehab, which was here in Melbourne as well, because unfortunately due to COVID, I wasn't able to go home to see my family and do my placement in Tasmania. So I wrapped up my placements about October last year and basically just got straight into working. So I was really fortunate as well. Around the end of my second placement, I got a job offer at a physio clinic that I'd been doing allied health assistant work at to complete that certification. So they did offer me a role as an allied health assistant working in the clinic, which is an upper limb specialist clinic. So it's very specialised and it has taught me a lot in a specialised field, which I'm so grateful for. And it is a job that I'm still doing at the moment. I've just currently been taking a break since I've been home in Tas and I'm currently again on placement for uni, so it just makes it a little bit difficult. But it's really good that it's super flexible and they understand that I am a uni student. So that obviously comes first for me. But basically after placement last year, I was just working flat out at the physio clinic a couple of days a week, and in my days off I was doing disability support work, which is something that I've been absolutely loving. But yeah, I've been absolutely loving disability support work and I've been doing that since about August last year, and I've picked up a couple of clients with various support needs and I've just been really focusing on that, my physio clinic work, and also having done my personal training certs, I've been starting to take on some clients for that this year, and hopefully once I'm back from Tasmania in a couple of weeks I'll be able to get a more steady client base and keep that going while I finish off my nutrition certification. As you can probably tell, I've just been like full pump since I've last done a YouTube video, which is why I've been so slack. I worked all the way up until Christmas, so I have been very much a grandma and not too much of a social life, which I do realise I need to create a bit more balance this year and get back into a good groove and routine, because I still haven't done that. But basically I went home for Christmas 21st of December, so I just took the boat back to Tas so I could take my car with me so that I could kind of do whatever I wanted while I was home. So spent Christmas Day with the family, which was so great. I got to meet some of my little cousins that I haven't seen or even met yet, so that was absolutely gorgeous and it was great just seeing all my family again. And then basically I got New Year's to go up the coast to see some of my absolute best friends in the world, and we had a great New Year's. And then basically I got home hungover for a couple of days, and then my brother, who loves to go out, he went to Pitta, which I think that's how you say it, it's like a festival in Tasmania, and then went out in Hobart, came home, started getting symptoms for COVID. So in the end we did all have to isolate, and my brother and my dad's PCR came back positive for COVID. Luckily me and mum didn't end up with COVID, but we did have to isolate as a result. So I did spend my last 2 weeks in Tas with family in isolation. So that was quite the experience. It was actually super funny because we did actually kick out my dad to live in the shed at home, and then my brother lived in the caravan in the backyard while me and mum stayed in the house. Luckily we didn't end up catching COVID. So yeah, spent the last 2 weeks in quarantine, and now I'm back here in Melbourne. Since I've been back in Melbourne, I've just been hanging out with the doggos, taking them for walks, getting back into my health and fitness, and also just crack bang into my latest placement, which is doing pediatrics in neurology. So that has been a very challenging placement and has definitely tested me the last couple of weeks. So I'm about to go into my 3rd week of that, and I have another 2 after that, so 5 weeks total. Don't know if you can see Scout in the background, but they're both just having a snooze. So after this placement I am actually heading to Tasmania to do my next placement, which is another neuro placement. So hopefully this one now gets me prepped ready for my next one, which is a core placement for me. And then I have about a month off for a break, hopefully get some traveling with friends. Fingers crossed all the borders stay open and everything stays a little settled, because unfortunately as well, while I was home I did plan to go to Queensland to visit all my friends that I haven't seen now in probably 2 years or more. But because of COVID and because of my brother testing positive, I wasn't able to go again. So a whole bunch more travel credit that I need to put to use at some stage with my besto Izzy. I don't even remember where I was up to now. I'm honestly just rambling off everything that I've done since I've last talked to you guys. I don't think though you have met Navy yet, which is my housemate Bianca's new little puppy. He's about 5 months now, so he's honestly grown so much since I've been back here in Melbourne. He honestly blends in. Let me find a little doll. He's not happy because he was sleeping, but this is little Navy Lou. Hey, you say hi to the camera. He's having a little bit of a yawn there, but oh, he's just so small. I don't know if you can remember Scout, but I think he's gonna be smaller than Scout, and he's honestly just like a cute little soft pillow. But bless his soul. I'm watching him and Scout for the next couple of days while Bianca is interstate for work. So bless them. I'll have them sleeping with me for the next couple of nights. I honestly have the worst sleep when I have the doggos, but they're so cute and I can't help it. But Scout, do you want to say hello, Scout? Come here. Come here. Scouty. That's Scouty in the back. But yeah, I'm gonna take these guys for a walk to the park later as well. They have all their little doggo friends that they hang out with at the park, don't you? Okay, I'll let him go back down now. So I have done a clean out of my clothes because again this year I said that I'm gonna work on being more of a minimalist. I got rid of 2 bags of clothes to charity, so that's a win for me. I honestly still feel like I have way too many clothes and I am trying to cut back. And I think this year I am gonna really try not to spend so much on clothes and try and actually wear the things that I do own. But that is one thing I do want to focus on. Also just like spending less money shopping for groceries, because I've absolutely been terrible with that. I was talking to my parents when I was home and honestly I just shop like I'm a rich person. I just buy whatever I want no matter what, and it needs to stop because I'm trying to save this year. I really want to focus and knuckle down on some of my goals and do a lot better in the financial department because it's something that I just haven't been good at. I definitely am proud of myself though for investing last year. So I did start investing and I did pretty well, and now I just want to keep building on that each year and make that a real priority of mine. I might just show you some of the updates to my room, as I haven't shown you how my room's come along in a while now because I've been waiting to go home to Tas to get some more bits and pieces to finish off my room. And I'm just trying now to declutter everything so it's a bit more of a like clean, fresh space and it's not like too overwhelming, if you get what I mean. But I'll show you that now. So I did think about cleaning my room, but I'm also like, this is what you get, and this is realistic what my room is like most of the time. That's just some washing I need to put away. And this is my new bed set that I got. It's a bit messy because the dogs have been sleeping on it, but It's just from Spotlight, and if you're a VIP it's literally like $80 instead of $180, which is so good. So I'm not used to having something so bright. I normally have just white covers, but I do really like this one. And I have decided to add some flowers to my room, well, like plants I mean. But I just have one plant by my bedside. Currently have a bit of a yuck situation with this cord because my PowerPoint to my TV has just decided to stop working. This is my little outfit for today. I do need to get changed a bit later because I do still have a client to coach tonight, but I just thought I'd put on something nice for this video. Then here is one of my latest plants and my TV. I am not really a TV in the room kind of gal, but I did decide to just bite the bullet and get one because I watch so many movies. And then here's my last plant over here in my room. And I did get my Vanity Collections mirror from home in Tasmania, which I couldn't wait to bring over, but I just couldn't afford like smashing it, and I keep packing too much so I haven't had space to bring it. And yeah, that's basically my room at the moment. And then if you come through to my walk-in, I have done a good clean out in here. Probably doesn't look like it. I've tried to fold everything as best I can to make it neat. These shelves are a little bit dodgy just because I own so many jumpers that nothing fits. But I have refolded everything and put my shoes away. I've got like 101 of these long maxi dresses because I just think they work so well and they're so comfy to throw on. So I've just put my skirts in here, got a few new skirts because I hadn't bought any in ages, and I've just got all my tees hanging and nice crop tops and whatnot. More jumpers, jeans, placement pants, and then just like basic tees and crop tops and those kind of things. And then here I've just got some like trouser pants, long sleeves, a lot of winter clothes, and my puffers down the bottom. Then it's just a mess up there. That's just a whole lot of stuff I can't deal with. But I did just clean my bathroom the other day and I got this new little turntable from Vanity Collections. So I've put all my stuff in there and just had a good clean of the bathroom. And yeah, I'm really happy with my space, and I just feel so lucky to have such a nice place to stay while I'm here in Melbourne. And so I actually just re-signed the lease with my housemate Bianca to stay in this place for another 6 months. And then I'm honestly not sure what will happen, but I will need to stay here in Melbourne for at least another 6 months while I finish off my degree, because I am a 4th year student now, so I am graduating this year, which is really exciting. Just like a whole bunch of grind the first half of the year, and then everything really eases off. I have a final exam and then I'm done. So that is really exciting, but there's just so much unknown. I don't know what I want to do yet, what area I want to go into, or if I'll stay in Melbourne. So it's just, yeah, really overwhelming, but it's been definitely building up in my head, like being like, what am I gonna do, or what do I want to do? But I know that we'll all fall into place, and I just have to kind of wait it out and not stress myself out too much. But yeah, I don't know why this happens to me, but I always get so, I just talk so quick when I'm on camera because I get like, there's just so much I want to say and then I can't breathe. So I just need to chill for a minute. But basically, yeah, there's just a lot going on at the moment. And one other thing I did want to do an update on, because I feel like I haven't mentioned it lately, but I don't know if you guys recall that last year I did go on anxiety medication just for general anxiety and stress. But basically I was getting so anxious that I was making myself feel really sick each day just to go about like daily things that you really shouldn't get that anxious about. But I have actually came off that medication now, and I have been feeling pretty good. So I'm really happy with how I'm doing. I'm not sure if I will go on the medication again, but I definitely think it did help me a lot just to ease my stress and anxiety, and allowed me to work on it without the added stress of just dealing with it every day. And since I've kind of come off that as well, I have also decided, I don't know if it'll last or what my game plan is, but I have decided to come off the pill for now, which is kind of a big deal for me because I have been on the pill since I was in year 10. So how old am I now? I'm 22, so it's been like, yikes, I can't even think. 10, 11, 12. what, like nearly 6 years of being on the pill. So yeah, I'm not too keen on actually having my period back again, but I think it'll just be the best thing for me, and I just want to give it a go. I always used to hate my period and just dealing with that whole situation, but just in terms of like leveling out my hormones, and I'm just thinking ahead to the future of what I want to do and the struggle that a lot of women have with infertility, and it just kind of freaks me out a bit. So I just want to go back to my natural cycle and see how I go with that for now. Don't know if it is something that I will have to change, or if I'll have to look into other methods for like contraceptive purposes. But yeah, that's just something else I've been thinking about and decided to do at the moment. Also, since being back in Melbourne, I've really made a focus to try and do some more road trips with friends now that you can here in Melbourne after so many lockdowns. I think it's so important, and again, for making that balance a priority, I just, yeah, really want to make sure I'm getting out and seeing friends, doing road trips and doing things that fill up my cup while I'm back as well. So that's something that I've got to look forward to, and I'm just being really optimistic that this year is going to be a good year, and I can't wait to see what happens, but I'm sure I'll keep you updated along the way. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of an update. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, because I've kind of just been rambling on with whatever's come to my mind. There was no real plan behind this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.